monarchs list expectations from Tinubu. Yoruba Obas Forum, a group of traditional rulers from communities in the southwest and north-central Nigeria, has listed 8 areas that the incoming administration of the president-elect Bola Ahmed Tinubu must give priority attention to engender development. The monarchs made their position known in a statement co-signed by administrator of the forum, Oba Odunayo Ajayi, the president of the forum, who doubles as the Molokun of Atijere, Oba Samuel Adeoye, and the forum's general secretary, the Olukotun of Ikotun-Ile, Oba Abdulrazak Abioye. The royal fathers asked Tinubu to ensure clear constitution rules for traditional rulers as fourth tier of government to replace the existing local government authorities with local councils under traditional rulers. The traditional rulers also prayed that government should apportion at least 50% of the security votes to the traditional rulers to effectively oversee the security affairs of each domain in conjunction with traditional, native, and other government security apparatus. Furthermore, they asked for devolution of more powers to the local government areas under the supervision of traditional rulers. They also prayed that government should apportion respect to their offices from different parastatals, even starting from the local government. They also insisted that government should support agriculture at the rural areas for local consumption and export purposes. It should ensure diversification of the crude to curb over-dependence of crude oil, with special focus on agriculture. It should promote tourism. Mining activities should be done in partnership between the government and the traditional rulers. He also asked for the reintroduction of customary native courts under the headship of traditional rulers, with jurisdiction over land, domestic, and other similar matters, documentation and recognition of judgments at these courts by the government. He also told the administration to give priority to challenges militating against regular power, urging it to consider regional and sub-regional power generation, distribution, and transmission to ease the situation. Furthermore, they warned against plots to scuttle the swearing-in of the president-elect and vice president-elect Kashim Shettima, noting that such could truncate democracy. Anyway, the traditional rulers have made their cases known and heard, and they should also know that they are not the only set of people that has a voice. Fine, they need more power. Fine, they need 50% of votes for security. What of other parastatals? Generally, the truth is, in Yoruba land, traditional rulers are really respected. We call them Ikeji Orisha in Yoruba land. It means that like the second in command to different deities. Yeah, especially the respectable traditional leaders in Yoruba land. We talk of Ooni Of Ife. We talk of Oni of Shon. We also talk of Obas in Oyo State and some prominent places who are really regarded as the second command. Though we also have traditional rulers who are more politically affiliated in some places in Lagos State and some states. Fine, traditional rulers must be given the respect due, but they shouldn't amass and they shouldn't be power drunk, as in that they need to control some places in some local government and some states. Fine, traditional rulers, we don't talk more with the Obas. Under the Obas, we also have the chiefs, and everyone has his own security, and everyone must be protected. They are gone are the days when the traditional rulers are such illiterate. But at present now, most of them even study, most of them have PhD abroad, most of them are even based abroad, and they need to come here to sit on the seat of their forefathers. Yeah, I remember there was a case some years back I think in Oyo State, when the governor had a fracas with the traditional rulers there. The governor told all the traditional rulers to vote for him in power, or else he would deal with them. He would deal with them. What did they do? They needed to succumb. But this cannot happen in some places. The traditional rulers must be respected, and that traditional rulers must also respect the rule of law. Because the government does not recognize anything called juju. Government does not recognize anything called charm. Government recognizes someone as an individual, and the right judgments will be given to such person. Whatever the decision of the government on traditional rulers, we want traditional rulers to work with the incoming government, and that they should oversee things in their community. They should work with the local government chairman. They should work with the governor-elect of the states, and if the traditional rulers will want this also, they also have to foster peace, foster development, and in the communities in which they are leading. There must be changes in the community. There must be an improvement in the traditional rulers ruling aspect for the government to also act on it. Yeah, if traditional rulers can do their parts in their communities, and they can put smiles on the faces of their followers, the government we have little to do. Yeah, don't quote me wrong when I say little. It is that the governments which have more focus on what is delivering so far, it knows that each community can work on what has been provided, and there can be an evidence of progress. Now, the incoming president of Nigeria, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, is yet to give a reply to the demand of the traditional rulers from communities in the southwest and north central Nigeria, who have really listed 8 areas that they want the incoming administration to work on, and they must give priority to. And we hope in some days there will be a reply to what they've asked for, and if there's no response, they should just believe that they should work together with the government, because they have a committee they are working on work together with government, and there will be development starting from the grassroots even to all parts and areas of the country, Nigeria.